Veritas. SCP Files. Episode 70. Codex and Carnival.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Ophelia.
Hello, my sister.
Sister?
The narrator calls you an anomaly. It is why we have agreed to meet with you here, as anomalies, as siblings, not as Foundation and Serpent's Hand.
Ah, yes, I'll meet with you on that basis. I'm curious about your choice of location, though. The Boston Public Library? It seems mundane. Why not bring me somewhere we can speak freely?
The Wanderer's Library is closed to you, River. It chooses for itself who it welcomes and who it does not. And for now, it does not choose you. The narrator believes this place is the next safest. No anomalies but us. Nothing amiss, nothing to fear, nothing for the Foundation to lock away.
But I am an anomaly. The library is a refuge for anomalies. Why is it closed to me?
That is between you and the library. Though if you must know, the narrator says the library sees no reason to trust Officer Connors.
What would it take to earn its trust?
That is between you
Me
and
the library. Of course. Well, then perhaps you could tell me a little of your own experience in the Serpent's Hand.
It would be far easier to show you, my sister.
You just said the library is closed to me.
It is closed to Officer Connors. He has dealt with it before, and not kindly. But you don't need to walk the same path he does. He's handed you his enemies, forced you down his own road, and he isn't headed anywhere an anomaly like yourself should want to go. The library is closed only to him, River. It doesn't have to stay closed to you.
I see. You want me to renounce my position as a Foundation agent.
Nothing so formal, nothing so drastic. There are many who choose to walk the paths of both the Serpent's Hand and Foundation, I'd have you know. I simply feel you deserve to make your own choice here. To walk freely, to choose your direction, who and what you want to protect.
You assume I haven't already made those choices. I do like my freedom, but you assume I don't already have it.
Whose choice was it for you to meet me here today, sister? Yours? Or Officer Connors?
Point taken. So let's drop the guys then. You wanted to meet as siblings, as anomalies. But you're right, I won't lie to you. I'm here as a Foundation agent first and foremost. I'm here for information.
And what information do you seek?
How many anomalies does the library shelter? What abilities do you have together? If there was a threat to us all, one that would affect the Serpent's Hand and the Foundation alike, would you stand with us to stop it?
Not everything that loves freedom would die for your Foundation's survival, sister. We are people, not tools. I cannot speak for everyone the library harbors. Some would want to help, yes, but even then, they will not follow the voice of a jailer. They must hear the voice of a friend.
Some calamities don't care who is free and who is locked away, Ophelia. They take everything. We're allies whether you like it or not.
You know so little of the library, my sister. It is interdimensional. If this world fails, it is only one of thousands, hundreds of thousands. There are places where your Foundation never existed, places where anomalies roam as they wish, free as a dream.
And there are threats that don't stop at one dimension.
Huh. That's alarming. But still, we cannot promise you what you want. The anomalies who stand with the Serpent's hand, they've already fought and bled for their freedom. They won't want to bleed and die for jailers in cages. But, yes, we believe some would stand for the world. They would stand for people who stand with them first. We're not certain that describes you, and we know it doesn't describe Officer Connors. The library waits to see who you both will be, what choices you'll make, how you'll wield the knowledge you find.
And until then, you and I will keep meeting in dusty, boring corners like this.
If you'd like. But one day, sister, we hope you'll come find us without a recorder in your pocket. And when you do, that is when the library might finally listen.
So the hand won't stand with us. Not unless I make peace with the library or step out of the way and hand over the mission's reins. Useful to know, I suppose. Though I'm not about to hold my breath on either option. I'm not sure I like that they called River sister, but I don't imagine she'll forget which family she truly belongs to. And now for a fitting finale.
Oh my, I want to go on every ride.
And you can, my dear. All are welcome here. And since you're Foundation personnel, I have some extra special rides just for you.
I've heard plenty about those extra special rides, so no thank you. The classic ones look fun enough for me.
Oh, but you wouldn't want to go wandering around alone. This is a place of joy and whimsy. One needs a guide, a friend, to show them the best secrets, the best surprises.
It's so nice to have a friend here already. Your name was Lace, right?
Oh, no. I'm Laura the Lynx, your fuzzy-faced, fast-talking, eternally loyal mascot guide and head of public relations.
Well, yes, that's what you are now anyway. But that isn't all there is to you, is it?
Oh, you Foundation folk are always so curious about before, aren't you? Before we gave you this fluffy new body, before the sewn-on smile, before the joy, before the fun. Before is so dull, don't you think? Do you ever get bored, River darling? You must. There's no amusement in the Foundation, no pleasure, no fun. So scratch the before from your mind, my dear. You're in Dr. Wondertainment land. There's only the here and now.
And the here and now look delightful, to be sure. But, come on, this Wonderland didn't just pop up out of thin air. Someone worked hard to make it all shine. We can't forget the labor, the sacrifice of all the brave staff who got us here.
Well, what a delightful way to twist my words. Trying to make it sound like we're all on the same page, like you actually respect us. Now, isn't that just adorable? You Foundation folk waltz in, poke, prod, peel our friends apart to see how they tick. You chew the joy out of them and call it research. And now you come back seeking friends. Delightful!
I do. Well, okay, let's be real. Maybe not friends. Let's call it less enemies, maybe. I won't throw a single monkey wrench into your lovely carnival. I won't bother your staff. Well, other than you, I suppose. And I promise to properly appreciate every moment of wonder there is to see here. And in return, you and I stick to the classic rides, and you don't, mascotify me. Deal?
Curious.
Step right up, step right up. This deal's going fast. I might just wander away at any second.
Deal. Well then, my less than enemy, what is it you'd like to know first about our wonderland?
I'm curious about your delightfully pleasant staff. How do you keep them loyal? How do you keep them joyful?
Oh, I'd love to show you. Love to open you up, scoop out all that drab foundation nothingness and stuff you full of fluff and fun. Stitch you up with a grin so wide it touches your ears. What do you say?
Tempting! But haven't you realized that's already happened to me? I assure you, I'm full of joy and little else. So how about we just talk a bit while we stroll through the Carnival? You share some secrets, I share some secrets, and maybe we don't shred each other open. Today, at least.
Oh, my dear little fool. You wander out of your concrete box and think the world works however you wish it to. You don't get it, do you? Out here, you're a prize.
You really do hate the Foundation, don't you? Tell me, is that hate from you as Lace or you as Laura?
I told you already. My only name is Laura. I don't know why you keep on dragging up that foolish, sad little D-class that no longer exists. She was perfected. She should have thanked you. Thanked you for leaving her behind, letting her be broken and torn and dismembered and stitched up better. But do trust me, there's plenty to criticize as Laura. The Foundation intercepts our customers, drains us of our income, tries to kill our joy. You snatch our wonderful products off the shelves, trap them in your cold little concrete boxes where they can't spread their fun. You hoard amusement as though fun is poison. You suck the wonder out of the world and lock it away, for no reason at all.
I believe the intent is to keep people safe.
Oh, but what joy is there in life without a little risk? Without a little danger? Where's the thrill and the rush in a world wrapped in layers of bubble wrap? What a boring goal your Foundation has. And you failed anyhow. The world's still bursting with the fantastical, the whimsical, the delightful. You can try to plug the cracks in the dam, River Darling, but the water always seeps through. Here at Wondertainment Land, we embrace the chaos of the broken, impossible dam. Why don't I show you our random river rapids trademark? It's the perfect way to show off that splash of unpredictability, that splash of fun.
I don't imagine the water would be good for your fluff now, would it? Why don't we pick a ride we both can enjoy?
Oh, River dear, you're being no fun. No fun at all. Didn't you say you wanted to go on every ride? But you're right, I suppose. My fluff doesn't enjoy the water of the rapids. Let me think. Oh, I know. Why don't we try the Carousel of Catastrophe trademark? It's a delightful little spin. Shows off the whimsy and chaos. Every time you spin, there is a new and delightful little twist awaiting you. Erratic and unforeseeable and chaotic and merry. You'll absolutely love it.
Perfect! A ride we can both enjoy. Lead the way, Laura the Lynx.
Right this way. Hold on to your guns. Or your head. Whichever you'd rather keep.
So, Laura, since we're on this little stroll through, I'm guessing this is the main fairway. I've always wondered, how do you keep your staff so loyal? And your rides so perfectly attuned? Your attractions here appear to work exactly as you want them to. Many of the groups of interest that make anomalies find them entirely unpredictable. Some have been trying for decades and never attained your kind of consistency.
Oh, River. That's where you Foundation folk always trip over your own straight lines. There's no supposed to in the anomalous. There's no perfect recipe, no neat singular blueprint, no defined rules that work like magic. You simply have to take what the world spits out. The broken, the bright, the bizarre. And then you squeeze every last little drop of joy that you can out of it. You think my staff are simply loyal? Like we've programmed them with lines of boring rote code? No, my dear. Is that why you stay with the Foundation? Have you been coded to do so? River, darling, my staff are delighted. They choose to stay delighted. They choose whimsy and fun and chaos and joy. And if they didn't, well, the smile is stitched on quite tight, isn't it?
You're very candid for a PR mascot. You're not afraid to call me out.
Oh, that's because I like you, my less than enemy. You ask good questions. You listen. That's rather rare for your lot. Tell you what, we'll take this ride together. If you should survive it with all of your pretty little limbs and that curious little mind intact, I'll answer more. Cross my stuffed and fluffy heart. I'll maybe even give you a peek behind a curtain or two. An inside tour, if you will.
An inside tour? Now you're talking my language.
Well then, step right up. The Carousel of Catastrophe, trademarked. Spin fast enough, hold on to your threads of sanity, and you just might come out the other side.
I dislike that that's where the recording ends. The Carousel of Catastrophe. That's a new one. Wasn't in the threat they made against the Foundation. But if River was foolish enough to write it... No sense inventing possibilities. There's nothing to be done except wait. And hope for another check-in.
Vault Veritas SCP Files is a podcast inspired by the SCP Foundation. Codex and Carnival is based on SCP-4569 by Wansha and SCP-949 by Tanhony from the SCP Wiki located at scpwiki.com/SCP-4569 and scpwiki.com/SCP-949. It is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Share-alike 3.0 unported license. This episode featured D.R. Thompson as Niall Connors, Arson Carangelo as Ophelia Owens, Eliza Carangelo as Laura the Lynx, and Leola Angel as River Frey. It was written and edited by Leola Angel. We welcome comments. Please rate and review us. Email us at vaultveritas@gmail.com. Join our Discord channel using the link in the episode description. Or for additional content, visit our Patreon. Thanks for listening.